So, you think you know more jokes about parrots than me? There's something I need to tell you at the end of this video. But before that, do you have a pet bird that is plucking or picking its own feathers and maybe even damaging its skin? If so, then you're in the right place, because today I'm going to talk about that. Intro, and let's begin. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Dr. Ryan, a veterinarian and a veterinary behavior residency graduate. So what is feather damaging behaviors? Well, technically, any behavior that causes damage to the feathers. Makes sense. What causes it? Well, there are different causes. Some of them are behavioral and some of them are medical. I'm not gonna touch the medical reasons because there's so many of them, and because my channel is about behavior issues and not medical issues. If you do want to know more about the medical reasons, I'll be happy to make another separate video about that. Just let me know down in the comments. Some species are more prone to having the feather damaging behaviors than other species. That means that maybe there are also genetic factors that might be affecting it, but not necessarily. Every species has its own species-appropriate behaviors. So the fact that one species might need more interactions, for example, than another one, might also explain why there is a difference between different species. One reason that might be causing your pet bird to feather pluck is boredom. If your bird is not getting enough exercise and doesn't have anything else to do, like doesn't have enough toys, puzzle feeders, enrichment, or anything like that, it gets bored and starts plucking. Another explanation might be a compulsive disorder. Kind of like in people that pluck their own hairs, some specialists say that the feather plucking behavior has the same basis. If that's actually the case, the treatment might also include medications, the same as in some people. But even then, enrichment is a big part of it. So like with the boredom, you can't just expect it to go away. You need to add more enrichment, more toys, more purchase. Anxiety and fear are definitely a big reason. In many cases, your bird is exposed to something that makes it anxious or make it fearful, or even like a phobia, and goes to picking its own feathers. If you see that your bird is only doing this behavior whenever there's a dog around, or whenever there's a specific person around, or whenever there are lightnings going on or music, if you see like a specific trigger, and maybe your bird is also showing other fearful behaviors, then this might be the main differential for the behavior. Sexual behavior is another explanation. Many times we will see that with bird come to age, come to its sexual maturity. And we see it more in birds that don't have a mate from the other gender. Usually they will find a specific person in the house that they will consider as their own mate, but when they're away from that mate, or when this mate doesn't agree to do specific things that the bird wants to, because, you know, it's a person, not another bird, then it kind of causes frustration and might cause the bird to start feather plucking. Another reason is displacement behavior. Displacement behavior happens when there's a conflict. For example, your bird wants to get somewhere, but is also afraid because it doesn't know how you're gonna respond to it being there. Displacement behaviors are technically normal behaviors, so in this case, a normal preening behavior, but it kind of becomes too much, and it also is out of context. Like the bird doesn't really need to preen right now, but because of the conflict, it starts doing the preening or the over-grooming. And the last one I'm gonna discuss today is attention-seeking behavior. Like the name implies, your bird is trying to get your attention. It probably learned that by plucking its own feathers, you will come and give it more attention. And that actually reinforces the behavior because every time that I pluck my feathers, they will come and play with me or distract me or just yell at me and I get the attention that I want. It doesn't mean that you need to ignore your pet. It actually means that you need to give more attention in a structured way and even give more puzzle toys and chews and everything that I mentioned before with the boredom. If you want to know more about this topic, I can definitely make this a series of videos and not just this standalone. Write down in the comments. If you like this video, you already liked it, so you only need to click the like button. It's the thing with the hand and the finger. This finger, not the other one. So at the beginning of the video I asked if you think that you know more parrot jokes than me. Well, Toucan play this game. Got it? Toucan. It's a parrot. I knew this joke and you didn't. I win. See ya!